Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. I just got done tumbling some stuff here. I actually tumbled some projectiles in here, but really old antique looking ones too. Make sure you check out that video if you haven't. But just got this wet, dry media separator from Frankford Arsenal. I've got the stainless steel media in there with the water and with the projectiles. So this should be a good way for me to quickly and easily separate all that stuff out. But this is just going to be a quick video unboxing this, what's the official name? Frankford Arsenal Wet Dry Media Separator. So wet tumbling or dry tumbling. And really essentially it's a bucket inside of a bucket with a handle on it, if you look at the picture. But easy tool to help you separate stuff out that you're tumbling. I may look at the instructions here in a second, but just to show you what comes in the box, there's two handles, and then essentially the inside bucket part, and then the big outside bucket. So let me get this put together quick. It looks pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to actually read the instructions quick so I don't waste any time. I'll be right back. Alright, so I actually read the instructions. And again, what I have in this tumbler, this is full of water and stainless steel media pins, and then a bunch of 7mm projectiles. So the instructions say to fill this bottom tub half full of water and then spin it, and then this whole thing spinning through the water. But I'm going to try first just spinning it a little bit here and there without filling the tub up with water to see how much it separates the pins from the projectile. So let me dump this in here quick. So it says to put the handle in this front notch, loading notch, while you're loading it to keep it from spinning. And then this latch is super tight and my hand's broke, so there we go. We need to open this up. Did I put it together upside down? I might have, but you get the gist of it. So now I gotta open up this tight seal with my broke hand. That was tight. Dump all this in there, then I'll relatch it and start spinning it and see whether or not I actually need to fill this tub up with water to get all the pins out. If you haven't seen it, I've got a video on this tumbler and how it works, but it works out good. I'm gonna dump this pretty fast. Oh wow, those blue lights actually came out really nice. Let me show you one of those. I'm doing this for another video, but look at that. Pretty nice and shiny. So, but like I said, I don't want the steel pins. I need all the projectiles. So I'm gonna close this up and then spin it a little bit and see what happens. Even put the lid on there. See how the lid goes? Yeah, so. Give it some spins, and those pins will fit in through the grates in this middle part. But we might need that water to help grab the pins off of everything, but we'll see here in a second. This lid also has a mesh grate right there that you could use to filter water out through stuff, but it looks like just the water that was in this tumbler was enough to get all those steel pins out. So let me open this up with my broken hand. Let's see. Oh, that's tight on there and slippery when you get it all wet on the rubber. Hold on. I could do this a whole lot better if my hand wasn't broken. Take my advice. Don't break your hand. I was trying to do something. I had too much strength is what happened. I broke my hand trying to take the oil filter off with just my bare muscles. But yeah, that got all the steel pins out. And that ended up working great. Look at those shiny boo lights. Pretty sweet. But hey, quick video on this Frankford Arsenal media separator. Works wet and dry. Before I got this, I was just going outside and pouring everything out on a beach towel and picking through it and using a magnet for some of that steel. But this way is a whole lot easier. And this separator thing isn't real expensive either. There's not a whole lot to it. But like I said, this top has a strainer right there. So if you need to dump a bunch of stuff in there, that's actually what I'm going to do. I might as well show you that. I'm going to dump the pins out into the bottom and filter it that way. It also has a strainer right here on the corner that you could use to filter things too, or just, that might actually work better for the steel pins, pouring it out through here. And yeah, the water can come out through that filter and keep all your pins in here and dry your pins out. But Frankford Arsenal, wet, dry, media filter thing. If you're a loader or you need to separate stuff out, works pretty easy. It's a whole lot more better than what I was doing, pouring all this stuff out on a beach towel. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Let me know if you ever tried this. Like I said, it's a pretty simple tool, but it works real good for what I need it to work for. Man, and those things are shiny. That tumbler gets stuff clean real quick. But hey, appreciate you watching. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you on the next one. Hoodoo!